May I come in, sir?
𝐾𝐫𝐢𝐬𝐡𝐭𝐢.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Please take your seat. You are Mr. Sajal Kumar Singh.
Yes, sir.
Sajal, are you vaccinated?
Yes, sir.
Both dose?
Yes, sir.
And you're comfortable with English as your preferred medium?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If you're vaccinated and you're not having any symptoms right now, then I'll request you to remove your mask.
Okay, sir.
Comfortable?
Yes.
Fine, Sajal. Now, without repeating your name again or indicating your caste, your community, or any other identity marker, please introduce yourself.
My name is Sajal Kumar Singh.
You have not to repeat your name. Anyways, continue.
I come from Banka district of Bihar. I have done my schooling from DAV Public School Rohini and graduation in chemistry from Hindu College, University of Delhi. My hobby is playing cricket.
But you just said that you're coming from Banka. Now you're saying that you studied all from Delhi.
Sir, initial years of my schooling was in Banka only. From class 5th, because my father has to move on Delhi due to job, I had to shift in Delhi.
So you're basically a non-resident kind of a Bihari, right?
Yes, sir.
Are you still connected with your state?
Yes, sir.
Do you occasionally visit here?
Yes, sir.
Tell me, how can we reach Banka from Patna?
Patna.
Name the national highways we'll take to reach Banka.
Sir, I have never traveled by road from Patna to Banka.
Is that a good enough reason for not knowing national highways from your state capital to your district?
I should be knowing that, sir, but...
You should be knowing that.
Yes, sir.
Fine. You mentioned that you studied from Delhi and Hindu College,
yes, sir.
Basically. And your chemistry is your optional. And you took honors in chemistry also.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Tell me, if we look at the recent developments in science, we do very often hear something happening in electronics and computers and others. What are the latest happenings as far as the chemistry is concerned?
Sir, for example, sir, this year Nobel Prize in Chemistry was for the breakthrough development of organocatalysis, which can be used to produce a number of pharmaceuticals and also molecules which can capture light in solar cells. And also, sir, in catalysis, for example, sir, in polymerization of ethene, high density polyethylene can be prepared by catalyst. Ziegler-Natta catalyst is used for preparation of high density polyethylene.
If I take you to the electrochemistry part, tell me, why is it so difficult to get a battery? It can store, for example, energy for whole day. We are having problem with mobile phones. We are having problem with electric vehicles. So this is such a demanding field. What is happening in this field?
Sorry, sir, I don't have much idea.
No problem. Which language is spoken in Banka?
Angika, sir.
Angika.
Yes.
Angika is a dialect of another dialect called Bhojpuri, right?
Yes, sir.
Now tell me, what is the difference between a dialect and a language?
Dialect is a sub-part of language, sir.
Which means, how will you differentiate? Why Bhojpuri is not a language? Why is it only a dialect?
Sorry, sir, I don't have much idea about this. I will read about this.
No problem. You also you studied from DAV.
Yes, sir.
Who was Mr. Dayanand Saraswati, and what was his role as far as Indian social reform movement is concerned?
He was the founder of Arya Samaj. His social reform movement was based on Vedic ideas, mainly for the Rig Vedic period. He wanted to establish a society which is based on Vedas, essentially Rig Vedas.
What is the meaning of saying that return to Vedas?
It means that we want to go back to old ways of our life.
Why would any society aspire to get to old ways of life rather than new ways of life?
Because, sir, what Sri Dayanand Saraswati used to say is that our Rig Vedic time was very prosperous and progressive society at that time. At that time, women have right to participate in assemblies such as Sabha and Samitis, and they had the right to choose their partner. And
is it the reason why Dayanand Saraswati says return to Vedas, or it was something else?
There was some religious aspect also, sir.
Anyways, thank you.
Okay, sir.
Tell me historical importance of Banka.
Sir, Banka is known for Mandar Parvat. which is famous in
Mandar is a mountain or hill?
Sir, it is a hill.
And what is difference between hill and mountain?
Hill is an isolated range, and mountain consists of series of hills called mountains.
And you can also differentiate it on the basis of height?
Yes, sir.
What is the appropriate height of hill and mountain?
Sir, I don't exactly know about this. Can I take a guess here?
What is cultural importance of Mandar Hill?
Sir, in ancient Hindu mythology, Samudra Manthan occurs in the Mandar Hill Parvat. And taking this, government is also promoting tourism in Mandar Parvat. For example, government has started ropeway service in Mandar Parvat, second ropeway service of Bihar.
Very good. And when Banka became district?
Sir, February 1991.
1991?
Yes, sir.
Are you confident?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you are playing cricket also?
Yes, sir.
You are bowler or batsman?
Sir, I am a batsman, sir.
Okay. What is difference between googly and swing?
Sir, swing is basically for fast bowler and googly is for spinners, sir. And in swing, the ball after pitching move either away from the batsman or either towards towards its pitching line. Sir, googly, I don't have much idea about googly, sir.
Okay, what is dusra?
Sorry, sir.
In bowling?
Dusra, I don't know, sir.
You don't know. Okay. Tell me 5 agricultural problems of Bihar.
Sir, first is the subsistence nature of farming, in which farmers grown for their own consumption. Second is that fragmentation of land holding. Third is that lack of irrigation facilities. Fourth is that, sir, many small and marginal farmers. Fifth is lack of investment in agriculture in Bihar, sir.
And how you are going to address these problems?
Sir, my priority will be to first provide irrigation facility, as we seen that 65% of the Bihar district, Bihar state face problem of drought every year. So first priority will be to provide irrigation facility to each and every plot of land. Second will be I can promote farmers producer organization in Bihar, so that many group of farmers can come together and pool their land. That can provide commercial viability. For example, economies of scale will also favor that. Third, sir, there is need for investment in agriculture in Bihar, sir. For example, marketing infrastructure is not so good in Bihar. Government is working on it, but it is not yet up to the mark. For example, sir, still farmers of Bihar get less produce for their less price for their crops than the MSP. These are the areas I want to work on, sir.
What is your service preference?
Sir, DSP, RDO and ACST.
Okay, what is the condition of police reform in Bihar?
Sir, government is committed towards reforming police in Bihar. For example, sir, our Honorable Chief Minister Nitish Kumar is committed to increase the number of police force per lakh population from 165 to 170. And other such reforms, sir, for example, sir, government is inducting more and more women in the police force. For example, sir, as data given in the budget of Bihar has the highest number of female police force. This will make female to reach the police force more easily reachable for female to reach police force.
What is recommendation of Baswan Committee on police reform?
Sorry, sir, I don't know about this. I will read about this.
Okay, thank you.
Sajal, you graduated from Hindu College, Delhi University.
Yes, sir.
So, 2018, you passed out.
Yes, sir.
What was NIRF ranking of Hindu College that year in college categories?
Sir, can I take a guess?
Yeah.
Second.
Sure?
So maybe, sir.
So, is there any difference between, when the college is being aggregated, like A+, something like this?
Yes, sir.
So, Hindu College was, given which accreditation?
Sir, A++.
A++.
Yes, sir.
Any other college which might have received A++ that year?
Sir, Stephens College.
Stephens.
Yes.
Okay. Prime Minister Modi has recently visited 3 countries tour actually. He visited 3 countries. If we say the kind of the takeaways from his tour, what would be like, the key receptions from this tour?
Sir, government is committed towards.
Will you tell me which 3 countries are first?
Sir, it's Denmark, sir, France, sir. Sir, third country I can't recall, sir, at this moment.
Okay, not an issue. Please go ahead.
Sir, government is committed towards improving its relations with establishing its relation with Nordic countries, sir. Sir, government has meet all the Nordic leaders, sir. Denmark was the priority to visit. Sir, focus is on new and renewable energy.
What happened with Germany?
Sorry,
I mean
sir.
to say, like, the Indo-German relations, if you do talk about,
Yes, sir.
what are those takeaways from Indo-Germany, talks?
Sorry, sir, I don't know about.
So, who is the Chancellor of Germany, Sajal?
Olaf Scholz.
And Sweden, Prime Minister?
Sweden, sir, I can't recall at this
Not
moment.
an issue. Recently, Finland and Sweden, they have expressed their willingness to join NATO.
Yes, sir.
Why it has come in the midst of Russia-Ukraine crisis?
Sir, because, sir, due to invasion of Ukraine by Russia, sir, it is important. Both countries feel insecure that they are prioritizing their own national security. That it is in the midst of the conflict that they are joining for they are demanding to join NATO.
Whether in the past Russia has expressed its willingness to expand territorially its neighborhood?
Yes, sir.
That has caused, the cause of the concern, within the national feelings among these countries?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Which country has opposed, the inductions of these 2 countries into the NATO?
Sir, apart from Russia, sir?
Yeah, apart from Russia, definitely.
Sir, Belarus.
Okay. Have you heard of Arctic Council, Sajal?
Arctic Council.
Yes.
Sorry, sir, I don't.
You haven't heard of. If I say, if a woman is distressed in Bihar and she wanted to get help from the authorities or any institutions, which helpline number she needs to dial?
Sorry, sir, I can't recall women helpline number right now, sir.
Okay, not an issue. Since DSP is your one of the priority, the top priority, can you tell me the structure of the civil defense mechanism in Bihar? Can you define the notion of the civil defense for me?
Sorry, sir.
Okay. How many Jila Panchayats are there in Bihar? District Panchayats, that we call the Jila Panchayat.
I don't know what's a Jila Panchayat, sir.
Okay. Municipal corporations?
Yes, sir. 11, sir.
11.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay. Sajal.
Yes, sir.
Sajal, if you look at the economic development of Bihar,
Yes, sir.
it is very clear that Bihar is underdeveloped almost on all parameters.
Yes, sir.
We all know the reasons, we all know what are the possible solutions. You learned a lot. Give me 3 solutions which are out of box. Don't give me what is which every candidate give. Give me 3 out of box, your original solutions.
Sir, Bihar, sir, first and foremost, sir, Bihar has the power of youth, sir. Bihar has considerable amount of young population. As per one estimate, sir, by 2036, around.
Give me solution.
It is important to educate our youth and provide.
Education is almost every candidate gonna say. Give me out of box solution.
Sir, flood and drought are 2 menaces of the Bihar. For that, we can go for interlinking of rivers, hard engineering solutions like engineering solution, soft ecological solutions like planting of trees in and around the river, which will allow water to trickle down and prevent surface runoff and can prevent floods, sir. And third, sir, it is important for us to change our attitude, sir. We need to focus on industries in Bihar, sir, development of industries in Bihar.
सजल, आप तो बांका से आते हैं.
Yes, sir.
बांका में मधुलिमी ने रिप्रेजेंट किया, जॉर्ज फर्नांडिस ने रिप्रेजेंट किया.
जी सर.
बहुत बड़े बड़े समाजवादी नेताओं ने बांका को रिप्रेजेंट किया है. फिर उस वहाँ पर ज़मीनी स्तर पर इसका प्रभाव क्यों नहीं दिखाई देता, डेवलपमेंट क्यों नहीं दिखाई देता?
There are some reasons for that. For example, sir, literacy rate of Baka is
आप मेरा
around.
सवाल समझ पा रहे हैं? अगर इतने महत्वपूर्ण राष्ट्रीय कद के नेताओं ने जिनका पूरे देश की राजनीति पे प्रभाव रहा है,
Yes, sir.
वो आपके प्रतिनिधि रहे हैं बहुत लंबे अरसे तक,
Yes, sir.
फिर क्या वजह है कि यह प्रतिनिधित्व विकास नहीं ला पाया? मैं राजनीति और विकास के बीच के रिलेशनशिप जानना चाहता हूँ, कागजी उत्तर मत दीजिए।
Yes, sir. Because of sir, because
आप हिंदी
Baka
बोल ही
still
नहीं
lacks
सकते।
in.
हिंदी बोलना आपको आता ही नहीं?
Yes, sir. Yes.
बोल पाएंगे?
Yes, sir.
बोलिए।
बाका सर डेवलपमेंट पॉलिटिक्स में लैग करता है सर। वहाँ पे सर कास्ट बेस्ड पॉलिटिक्स अभी भी प्रेजेंट है सर। जब हम इस बात पे फोकस करेंगे क्या कि जब हम डेवलपमेंट बेस्ड पॉलिटिक्स होगा तो सर बाका में जरूर डेवलपमेंट होगा इसके वजह से सर।
आप ये कह रहे हैं कि these stalwarts
यस सर
failed to bring the development-led politics and were doing caste politics. You're talking about George Fernandez. You're talking about Madhulini.
नो सर देर इज नो वन सच इंस्टेंस सर। मेजॉरिटी ऑफ रिप्रेजेंटेटिव इज स्टिल doing caste politics, and that is one reason I can find for lack of development, political development.
Okay, before we let you go, give me just 3 reasons why we should not select you. 3 reasons that may be the final reason why it resulted in you not being selected to the Bihar Public Service Commission examination. What are your 3 weaknesses?
Sir, I find no reason that I should not be selected.
Okay, one reason is that you cannot introspect and you cannot find any fault with you. What are 2 other reasons?
I may lack a bit of confidence, sir. Yeah.
Good. What else?
Else I can't find anything else.
No problem, Sajal. It was nice talking to you. Your interview is over. You can go now.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Come, Sajal. Take a seat.
Thank you, sir.
So, Sajal, your interview is on 21st of May.
Yes, sir.
Right. So, you have around 3 days, right? So, when are you going back?
19th.
You're going back on 19.
Yes.
Fine. And what's your take? You are happy with your performance, or there are areas you would like to work?
Sir, I was a bit nervous, sir. It was my first interview, sir.
Understand.
For example, sir, one question was asked on lithium ion.
I was expecting that you will be
it has lacking storage capacity. That is the difficult in chemistry for lithium ion battery, sir.
Very good. See, Sajal, overall you're a very good candidate.
Yes, sir.
Going by the sample we have for the Bihar services, you're a very good candidate. You have studied from nice institution and your understanding is good. In general, your preparation is also good. There are few areas you can work on, but overall it is good.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Your coming is good, your entry is good, sitting posture is good, voice level can be a little louder,
Okay,
right?
sir.
But otherwise it's clearly audible, no problem. Yes, you're right, there was a little issue with the confidence sometime, but if we leave that, overall it was good.
Thank
right?
you, sir.
Also, your eye contact was good, flow was also good. So in general, you're doing good as far as the communication is concerned, apart from maybe raising your volume and raising your confidence level a little, right? That is something you can work. Other things, at a few places it appears that whenever factual information is asked about your state, about your district, you're not very confident, right?
Yes.
My advice will be brush it up, because state interviews sometimes get factual. So it should be at your tips. You cannot say that I don't know how many district panchayats are there. Obviously, district panchayat will be the same as the number of districts. And that's a basic question, right?
Sir, I revised that before, but I can't recall at this time.
I can understand. Though as such, not knowing a few information is not a sin, but knowing is always better than not knowing.
Yes.
So I'll advise you to brush it up. So if you'll work on your confidence, this not remembering, not recalling will not be there. In that case, it will come automatically on your face.
Okay, sir.
Other things, in general, you're doing good. You're from Delhi, primarily. You're applying in the Bihar. There will always be a prejudice in the board member's mind that you may not be connected with the state. So you have this additional responsibility of showing the connectedness.
Yes,
What is a way of doing it? Whenever you talk about your district, your place, always talk about my district.
Okay, sir.
In our district. You're getting my point? These are small ways of suggesting that you still connect with the state. Right?
I will keep this in mind, sir.
So it will always go in your favor.
Okay, sir.
Mentioning it. Other things you're doing well, I'm sure you'll do very good.
Thank you, sir.
All the best.
Thank you, sir.